Holy shit, it's about goddamn time. You know where I'm at right now? I'm at my house, as you can see from the background. You know where I'm not right now? BlizzCon. You know what's going on at BlizzCon right now? Sombra gameplay. You know what I'm not recording and do not have any footage of? Sombra gameplay. Do you know if I'm a little bit salty about that? Just the tiniest bit. It's music to the ears. You know, after the cock tease of the century with Blizzard and their Sombra release, I was not expecting what they actually pulled out. I was thinking like, okay, now they'll finally like give a little bit of details with like a small ability preview or something like that. I didn't expect a full-on animated short combined with the character and all the stats, combined with the fact that you can actually play her at BlizzCon. All these things together I did not expect, on all honesty. Like, that was way more than I thought they could do. Or thought they would do, even. And you know, I'm just a tad bit salty that I'm not at BlizzCon to play the character. Like, honestly, very disappointed. I would have loved to have gone and gotten some footage of Sombra for all of you to today and to watch and, you know, enjoy yourself and that kind of shit. But you know what I don't have? I don't have that. They have, however, released a very large amount of what, like, Sombra does. Oh, pretty much not, like, a large amount. Everything. We know what she does. We know her abilities. We know pretty much everything about her at this point. Is that a Reaper somewhere? If you were curious as to what Sombra did, well, you can look it up right now. You know exactly what she does. Basically, she's a 200 health offensive hero who has, like... Anyway, she's a 200 HP assault hero who basically has like a really fast firing Uzi as her primary weapon. Looks like it's a kind of inaccurate, but at the same time it still does like also really shitty damage, but like really high fire rate. I think. I don't know like actual details and statistics for damage like numbers. She's also apparently very fast, like Genji levels of speed or something. Well, maybe not entirely Genji, but like still pretty goddamn fast. Her right click lets her hack turrets, players, and health kits, so that the enemies can't touch the health kits, and the enemy players can't use any of their abilities for a certain amount of time. And also turrets are, you know, obviously it turns the turret off, the usual kind of shit. The hacking does take a little bit of time though, so you have to like kind of like press and hold right click in order to get that hack going. One of her abilities throws out like a little bit of a, it kind of looks like Tracer's little time bomb. That was the worst charge I've ever done in my entire life. Just you'll fuck off. Anyway, it's like this weird looking, it looks like Tracer's pulse bomb, but basically you throw it out there and then you can instantly teleport to it when it's like once you place it. So you can like throw it over a wall and then teleport to it immediately after. It's one of those kinds of abilities. Stop it. Bitch. You also have her other ability, which is her invisibility, which basically kind of like, you go invisible and you run really fucking fast for a short period of time, and then like, you can't use any abilities or attack during it until you eventually like do attack, and then it turns off your invisibility. So if you do it, you turns it off, but that's kind of the whole shtick of the whole thing. D.Va just, holy shit, saved his life right there. God damn. And then finally, for her ultimate, it's like this EMP shockwave, where you just put this giant AoE EMP, which makes all the enemy characters not be able to use abilities, and then turns off all shields, and interrupts everything. So if anyone's using an ultimate, it's interrupted. If Reinhardt has a shield up, it turns it off. If Zarya has 200 shields, it removes her shields. So Zarya, Symmetra, Zenyatta, all the shields get destroyed as well. Lucio's sound barrier gets turned off as well. You basically have this giant AoE of fuck you to anything anyone wants to do ever. Honestly, she seems like a real annoyance. She seems like a pain in the ass. I think it's the whole point of her character. She's a lot of disruption. Doesn't do a lot of damage, you know, just runs really fast and just annoys people. Kind of like Tracer, except Tracer can like do a shitload of damage, but not like that kind of way. You know, Tracer just sprays, jumps around, sprays. She's like, get in there, fuck with them, and then get out. And because you know me and how much I love playing asshole characters, I kind of want to play her a lot right now. She seems like a good time. It seems like I would enjoy her. Honestly, the hype for Sombra right now is pretty fucking ridiculous. I'm very excited. Unfortunately, we all know that once she comes out, everyone's gonna play her for a good like 2 weeks or something. That's just the way it normally goes. And I hope that it won't be as bad as when Anna came out, because at least Anna was like a healer and she's an offense character, so it's a little bit worse, but you know, at least she's not a sniper. At least it's not gonna be like 6 Widowmakers or some bullshit. God, I absolutely despise this hero. I hate that this hero exists in this world, but she's so good right now. I see no reason for me not to play her. Well, I should start to at least learn her. I am actually really enjoying the fact that they're taking the time to space out their hero, like, releases lately, because I remember back in the day when Riot Games would release a new, like, champion every single 2 weeks or so. It was so often. And they weren't like bad champions, it's just the fact that they didn't really have a lot of time to cook and everything like that. Most of the ones that came out were really actually very overpowered. And they had a lot of issues like that. And so I'm glad that they're taking the time to really like actually hype it up. I mean, I think Sombra's is a little bit too hyped up, but you know, like it's cooking. They're cooking well, and that's what's important to me. Anyway, as Sombra like get more details, and as I think it's on the PTR, it's going to be on the PTR very soon, but once it actually goes into live release and things like that, you'll see some videos, hopefully a one-trick guide and all that fun stuff goes on. But I'm on the hype train. I'm really on the hype train. It looks like a great hero, it looks like an asshole hero, and I'm excited about all those kinds of things. So anyway, my name's Brick Hero. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.